Hi, everybody. This is Diane. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm really excited today because I have with me Matina the Medium, and she is from St. Louis, and she is just a phenomenal medium. I know firsthand she is. She's the best. Um, she's been on several TV stations. She's lectured. She's writing a book, which I'm so excited about. And I'm so happy that she's in our group. And she's so generous. And she's offering a 45-minute mediumship reading to one of the winners. So we're very excited about that. So here we go. Here's Matina the medium. Hi, Matina. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, Diane. I love being with you guys.
I'm so excited that you're in our group.
Oh, me too. I'm very excited. And anything I can help you guys with or donate, whatever, I'm here for.
Now, Matina, you've been doing this for like a long time now, right? Has
30
it been
years.
like,
Yeah,
oh my
three,
gosh.
30 years.
So you've had quite a career.
I have. I really have. I was in New York, and that's when this whole thing started. And then I moved to St. Louis in 2005. And when I crossed over the Missouri line, I heard loud and clear, "You're home." and and then it's just been booming ever since.
Oh my gosh. So tell us, how did it all start for you? I know
Well,
you're
for
writing a
me,
book.
yes, I am writing a book. If anybody has any ideas of what to name this book, because I don't have any idea on the name.
Oh, Matina, we should like run a little contest or something. Just pick a name for
Yeah,
your book, right?
yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You always come up with these great ideas, Diane. You're very ingenious.
Oh, thanks. So
So
I
yes,
know.
yes, I am writing a book, and to anyone who's never written a book, it's quite difficult to write about yourself and things like that. But I've had some major help with one particular person, and that's you, Diane. And and yeah, you've really opened up a whole new world for me.
I'm so happy I've been able to help you because you've had such a phenomenal career. I mean, you started out really not even realizing that you were so gifted.
I had no idea. If you would have told me 30 years from now, uh, I'd be doing this. I tell you, no, I don't think so. You got the wrong person. Because I was in 19, it happened in 1990. Most people that I know of, mediums, they get it when they were young
Hmm.
and they saw spirit and everything. But I didn't see anything like that. I asked my mom, no, not a word. But this can also happen with tragedy. And for me, the tragedy was I was in 1987. I worked for 9 men, and 8 men took me out for Secretary's Day, and one took me out for dinner. And that dinner went into a romance of 3 years. And when I thought I was getting married, he turned around and dumped me for somebody else. So a friend said, "Come with me to a spiritual center. Maybe they could help you." And I went, and there was like 150 people every Monday. This little church in Huntington and Long Island, and there's where I learned everything. And then I went to get certified with Lisa Williams, and
Now,
that
I think you were one of her original students, though, weren't you?
yes, I was. This was her very first class. There was
Wow,
44 of us in that class from all over the world, and and she only chose 20, and I was one of the 20.
amazing. So
I
she
know.
knew early on about your gifts.
Yes, yes, yes. In fact, she did there was like, we had to go to Calabasas, California, and we had to do all kinds of exercises. And then she had me on the platform, and I didn't like platform because you have to go up in front of a whole group of people. And she sat in my place, and the person that got her famous was Merv Griffin, and he
Right.
came through for me for Lisa.
Oh, what a special gift that must have been for her, right?
Very much so, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you're still pretty friendly with her after even all these years.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I took all kinds of classes with her. I'm like, she calls me her oldest student. And she says, Martina, you got to go, you got to stop coming to me and go off on your own. And I was off on my own, but I still went to her for all because she has a way of teaching things. And I love her, the way she teaches. And I also did, call it, where you find out when somebody has passed or missing, and I did that.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And that was very interesting. I love doing that work.
Mm-hmm.
But you either work with the police or you work with the parents. You can't
Yeah.
work for both.
Right. Mm-hmm. So that must have been really special when you were doing that type of work.
It was that now that took a lot of concentration. Um, and it was different than doing a medium work where one-on-one people are in your in your uh, in your surroundings. And but I haven't been doing it for a long time. I only had the one client, and um, but if anybody needs me, I'm happy to help.
Mm-hmm. It's just fascinating. I just find your whole story just fascinating, the whole thing, your whole career. So I'm so excited that you're writing
Yeah,
this book.
yeah. Like I said, if you would have told me this 30 years ago, I would have said you got the wrong person. I mean, I like going to psychics and stuff like that, but never in my wildest dreams did I think this would happen. And I'm so glad that it did.
Yeah, because it really just changed your whole life.
I loved being a secretary way back when. I really did. It was a big thing to me. And in 2013, I wasn't paying attention to the signs, and I had a God visit where he came to me I was in the living room, and he said that he wanted me to do his work full time, and he told me that he gives every soul free will, and you can go back to the job you hated, or you can do my job full time. And I've been doing this work nights and weekends, so I didn't think about people coming to me during the work week. It wasn't until he gave me the option and then I stayed home. He said I was going to be home for 9 months. And he said, you check it out and you want to do it, you do it. And in they came, 1 and 2 and 5. And next thing you know, I'm on television. I'm all the big stations, and I had people coming to my home with cameramen, and we in St. Louis we have a really big station, a program called Show Me St. Louis, and they came to my house the first time I went to their studio, and I gave them 2 readings spot on, and then the next time they came to my house, and we had all people from Facebook that I had never met before, 2 men and 6 women.
Mm-hmm.
And they were here in my house, and and they taped it for an hour and a half, and it was like 5 or 6 minutes on the air, and I got, it was wonderful to helping people. It's all about
Amazing.
helping.
Amazing. Just amazing.
So I've been doing God's work since 2013, and I've not stopped since. And I'm not stopping at all.
You can't, because you have so many more people to help here.
I think so. Now he wants me to write a book, and I'm thinking, okay, let's go. It's hard to write a book.
I know. I know that with the pandemic and everything, I know you've started doing Zoom meetings or messages from heaven. I know you used to do them. I know you did group work. You went to people's homes.
Right.
But now with the pandemic, you're doing the Zoom meetings. Now, I'm sure some people in our group know about mediumship or you, but maybe some people don't. But does it matter if you're not in person or not?
No, it doesn't matter at all. In fact, I have people from really all over the world, and they get the same exact reading as if you were in person. Absolutely. It's not, I don't need you here. I need your energy. And that's what I'm connecting with, is the energy of your loved ones who have passed away. And that's the difference between me and a psychic. A psychic tells you past, present, future, and a medium connects with your loved ones who have passed away. And they come through with evidence, like I call facts, love, and memories. And they come through with what we call it on this field, the evidence. We bring through evidence. So the Zoom things are for people who kind of get a sense of what a medium reading is.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been trying to do this like twice a month to help more. And if they want to do a Zoom meeting on their own, or Skype or FaceTime, or even a phone, you can set up an appointment.
Now, when you do the Zooms, you're guaranteeing everybody a reading, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, everybody gets a reading.
Because I know some mediums, they'll set up the group, the Zoom group meeting, and not everybody's guaranteed.
And usually those people have a lot of like 20 people going and stuff. I don't. It's either 8 or 6 people. This month it's the number 6. And I want it to be more of a what do they call that? I want it to be more
like an intimate
closer.
Setting?
What? An intimate setting. That's right. Intimate setting. That's what I want to do. I want to create that, because this is a time where people are going to cry. It's the norm is called crying. And I think that the less people we have, I think it gives that intimate feeling of closeness. And that's how I can, with the 8 or the 6, I feel that's enough for me, and that's enough for spirit.
Wow, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I have to just tell you, I'm just so I'm just so happy I've met you. And it's funny because Matita, we met at a retreat, right?
Yes, we met at a retreat.
And it was so funny because we went down to Florida for this retreat. And we were all flying into this one airport. So we were trying to figure out the car service, right? So she was coming from St. Louis. I'm coming from New York. So it just so happened, my plane landed first, but the layover there it wasn't even that long. I don't even think it was an hour. And then Matina's plane was coming in. So I said to Matina, oh, no, I'll wait for you, right? So we already had planned the car service. So I'm standing with the guy from that has the car, and he says, you know, have you met this woman? I go, no, I've never met this woman, but don't worry, I'll know her when I see her. So this woman is coming off on a plane from St. Louis. You've never met her. Don't you think I should write a sign? I'm like, no, I'm telling you. As soon as I see her, I'll know it's Bettina. Right? So all the people
That's
coming off the
exactly
plane,
it.
right?
And I came off and I saw you and you
I
saw
said,
me and it
there
was
she
like,
is.
and the guy was like floored. The guy was floored.
It was like an instant connection, right?
Yeah. And we've been friends ever since.
Yeah. So how many? It's what is that like
3 years.
How many years?
Three?
3 or 4, right?
3 or 4 maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I went
I
to New
know.
York to help you out
Yeah.
and then I made an instant connection with her daughters and her grandchildren and her
Yeah.
husband and
Hmm.
instant.
Yeah. Bettina was so gracious. She flew in from St. Louis and she stayed with me in New York for a week. And because I was doing my first uh, group live event at a hotel, and I was a little nervous. Bettina's like, "I'll come and I'll help you." So we did the
Yeah.
event together. It was just fabulous, right? We linked in. It was really, yeah, it was amazing. That evening was amazing.
And you know, Diane was great. She just everybody's a little apprehensive. Somebody helped me out when I first started, so you
Yeah.
know, I go to other places to help other people out
Hmm.
because I remember what it was like for me.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know, I'm I'm just surmising that there might be some women in this group who are starting out to be psychics or mediums. So definitely, if you need any help or any questions, please let us know because we've been there.
Yeah,
We've already
I'm
been.
happy to help because I know what it's like, and so do you.
Yeah, yeah, it's tough. You know, it's easy. One-on-ones are easy, right? You know, you
One
come
on
in, you
ones,
connect,
yes.
you know, your readings and stuff. But then when you branch out and you want to do home, you know, group readings and then platform readings. So the platform readings are that's a little bit,
Nerve wracking.
yeah,
That's a little nerve for me. It's a little nerve wracking.
yeah. Those are the ones that you wait a couple of years to do. You don't do those right away.
Yeah, and now you know I still go out for people. I go out to their homes to do group readings,
Hmm.
and I also do group readings, you know, remotely, or people can come to my home and do group readings.
Hmm.
Um, they come from all over. They
Oh
came
yeah,
they came from Wyoming. I was like, don't they
yeah.
have mediums in Wyoming? And 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 she says, but we were highly recommended you.
Yeah.
You were highly recommended to us. It's like, okay. I'm thinking to myself, okay, spirit, you better come with us. don't give any, don't mess up here. And it was like they love me. And then they went they recommended somebody else. And last month I got a call from Switzerland. I'm like, how'd you find me in Switzerland? I'm like,
Nikita, you're all over. Are you kidding?
I know it. It's just it's a humbling experience to
It is.
witness all of this and
Hmm.
how how like God has like everybody has found me and
I'm just so blessed that you mentored me. I'm really so blessed.
mentioned what?
I'm so blessed that you've mentored me.
Oh, sure.
Because I have to tell you, and I think Bettina, I think eventually you're going to do some teaching too. Don't you want
Yes,
to do some workshop?
yes.
Yeah, because
Eventually,
I have
I'm
to
gonna
tell you,
do
she's a phenomenal teacher as well. And you know, because she's got so much years of experience, she's got those little tidbits and those little. This is, you know, just uh, little guidance, like little tools, like, oh, you know, you should do this, and you know, you have to do it that way. That might help, and it's just that little guidance that sometimes you're just missing when you're going into a development class. You know.
Yeah, and even in my readings, all my clients always like, "Wow, I didn't know this. Wow, thanks for telling me this." I give them things that I want to share with them, or their
Hmm.
loved ones ask me to share with them.
Hmm. Yeah, but Martina, I think too, through the years, haven't you done readings? You've met people reading, you've done the readings, and you've started their careers too, their
Yeah, I think,
mediumship careers.
yeah. Uh, hmm,
Yeah, I think you've done a few.
yeah, but I can't remember who they are right now.
They came to you, you did their reading, and you were telling them that they were gifted too, that they really should start
Yeah, and then they
cultivating it.
went off on their own and they did,
Yeah,
oh, yes, of course.
yeah,
Uh,
hmm,
a good friend of ours,
yeah.
when we were in Florida, and absolutely, her daughter came to me for a reading. That's how this all started.
Oh,
The
the daughter
daughter came
came.
to me for the reading,
Hmm.
and the mother came for support. And the mother got the reading, and the daughter never got the reading. So the mother got the reading from her husband, her ex-husbands, and her father, and they all said that yes, you could do this. And she thought they meant psychic work, and she went off to be a psychic, and then she came back and realized, oh, mediumship is where I should be. And she came to me and asked me, would it be all right with you if I went to see Lisa Williams? No,
Hmm.
there's more dead people for all of us to share.
Hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's, yeah, and we've got.
But it's interesting how like the universe or the divine kind of had them gravitate to you for you to tell them, to at least open them up to the possibility of getting, they really should
And
pursue
there's
this.
another one, Susan. It's another one. I
Mm,
I helped her out.
yeah. I just found it interesting that the people that some of the people that gravitate to you as a teacher, not that you notice that you are going to start out to be like that, but
I don't know. I've
interesting.
always tried to help people.
Hmm.
I've always tried to help everybody.
You
I
do a
don't,
fabulous job, Martina.
pardon me?
You do a fabulous job.
Oh, thank you. I try my best.
You're doing great.
I think
So
so. I hope everybody else, enjoys it. Yeah,
so
I love what I do.
I just wanted to thank you again so much for joining our group and being so supportive and so generous with your time, and especially the mediumship gift. I know it's going to go to the right person, and it's just going to be just a wonderful experience for whoever
Yeah,
gets it.
yeah. And
Um,
thanks for doing all this, Diane.
oh, you're welcome.
You created all this wonderfulness.
Yeah, because
What's
I have this,
happened?
because I get a lot of
Above and beyond the call of duty here.
it.
And you've got a whole new career, and you've helped so many people.
Yeah, that's a kind of like my passion is I really want to help women succeed in any
Right.
type. It doesn't have to be just mediumship, any type of, women entrepreneurs doing anything, coaching. That's why I love the coaching so much. It's just, I'm still using my mediumship gifts, but it's done in a coaching session, in a setting. And I love it because it just helps these women to find their inner voice, listen
Yeah.
to it, and get them on their journey so they can keep moving and they can succeed. Because I know there's so many women who get stuck, and we've been stuck too. And but we've had people help us get unstuck.
Yes, we have.
So I think we want to do that for more women. We want to get everybody unstuck and to be able to succeed, because I want all of us to succeed. We can all succeed. There's no reason. There should be no competition between women.
Not at all. Not at all. And I think the only reason why we went to that retreat was strictly to meet each other. to have a friendship. That's
Yeah,
the
because
only reason.
I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go. I was like, no, I said I'm not gonna go. It was such a good time, whatever. But Jim, my husband, was like, no, you need to go. You need to go. So that's how I ended up going. Yeah, it was a really divine intervention, I have to tell you.
It really was.
It was.
From the moment I got off the plane and I saw you and you saw me, and the limo driver was like, "Okay, whatever you say, Diane." And
Here we are.
and then we were gravitated the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And we didn't make friendship with anybody else, like you and I.
That's right. Yep.
It was wonderful.
It was like a soul to soul connection, right?
Yes, it was. It
It
really
was.
was. I'm just so thankful I have you in my life.
Me too. So I don't want to keep you any longer because I know you're busy. So, but thank you again. I love you so much. And
I love
thank
you
you
too.
so much for being in this group and sharing your gifts. I really appreciate it. So, and I just want to tell everybody, we still have a lot of time left. We have a week left for the contest. So just keep inviting everybody. We want to grow this group of women. We want to grow it to be like-minded so we can help each other out and so we can all succeed. I want this group to be different than any other group. So that's my mission.
Okay. And I'll
All right.
help you with that.
Thank you. All right. So I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.